you are very familiar this movement from coming from a level 2, level 3. I like to show the continuous, what we continue in the technique, what you can do after that. So we're very much familiar, like we hold an arm, moving the body back here, kicking the legs from the, like I say, in the level 2, level 3. Now, before you can just go and pick up his legs and put your legs in there. So that's another thing. But sometimes when the fighting, your opponent get up. When you get up, you lock quick, switch your position, lock this arm over here. So make sure you're locking perfectly, you don't lose this hand. Now you turn to the position here. Now you completely lock in this arm. If you move this arm to a little bit far from your shoulder, then you can grab the neck lock. Actually you're hurting his shoulder, same time you're hurting his neck, and he don't have no chance to do anything to you. Or at the same time you can just use a deep choke over here. Okay, and then also if you pass this here, hold his leg, you use an arm over here. So it's like a 3 position, you can do it in once you're turning it. I like to explain the same technique with a little bit more detail. Okay, so you are in this position with your opponent. You move your body, just 1 or 2, at least long as you adjust your legs, depends how short and longer your legs. If you have a short legs, then you don't have to go too much. If you have a long legs, then you have to be going couple shot back. So long as you can reach this feet to your opponent's head. So now just a little bit turn your butt out of your right side so you can see your opponent's knee over here. So you're kicking the knee and your leg stays there. Okay, I just want to remind you, when we did that first, we move here, we lock it, we take our opponent back to choke. We talk about this a little later. But this one is just in case your opponent get up and you're late. But the many people, when they get up, they're using their arms to push up, like they're doing push-up. So that's your opportunity to catch his. So this very quickly, you lock Kenny's left arm and you strongly keeping it, do not let him go out. So now, when you turn in, look at the slow motion what I'm doing. A lot of time I go and grab this arm here or inside here, so make sure I know what I'm doing, so I don't let him go. This leg is coming with me. Quickly I'm locking very fast so he don't take this little hand out. Now I have a free this arm, so I push the arm. This is the one I like it. This is a Jean LaBelle favorite technique. I push. I don't push from the neck. I push from the head, a little upper of his ear. Here, 1. See my hand? I don't push like this. I replace like this and tight my fingers together and I split. Very much pain Kenny has right now.
Right.
And at the same time, before this, let's see, I want to pull this arm and Kenny's resisting and goes back there. So what I do, either way, this way or this way, as soon as my hand goes under his neck, I can lock and choke him out. Okay? If he doesn't give me the neck, I don't care. I go to the face, over here. I can hurt his face, his cheek and everything. And then sometime if I don't have nothing, then I just push the head, come to this side, and open up his arm over here. And holding this part so he don't get up, this part, this side. So I hurt him here. This is not. If he bend the arm, it's still okay with me. I can still hurt him. Okay, so this is same situation, same movement. Back here, kicking the leg. Now I leave my leg inside. Now I have to proper, for sure, my leg's inside all the time. I get up, my leg goes on, I pull the leg now I'm in deep inside, controlling his back. What I can do, I can choke him out. A lot of people, they're looking 100% the neck to go in. I don't look 100% go to the neck. I can go anywhere I want. I can go the face, I can go his eye, I can go the nose, I can go his chin, I can go his teeth. Finally, if I can get him his neck, I could go his neck. Okay, we don't care how much he's hurting. I don't care too, you know. As long as we make him tap, that's the most important part. Okay, so let me show you a couple ones here. Okay, here. If you cover too much, okay, if you cover too much, I go to the face. If you see the face, then I can squeeze the face. Okay, if I go to the nose, then I can squeeze the nose. I can go to squeeze the chin. Then finally I can go his neck and squeeze the neck. As long as I finish it. Also, when Ken is hiding it, we have a push in here. You get pain and it's open up a little bit. Then one hand is pushing, the other hand is getting in. So 1 and 2. Then you lock it on the choke. Okay, now I'm hiding my elbow from my opponent, because my elbow up, it's very dangerous for me. So hiding, using his leg. So he's tied it there. So my goal is get away with these legs to tighten. Then I can use a lot of stuff here. Okay? So once my hand is here pushing it, if my hand goes under here, it's very dangerous for me, because he can do a triangle to me. See? Kenny can go in triangle here, and I'm locked up. So every time my hand goes in, my hand have to weigh in this knee on the same time. Okay? So when I open this too, okay, watch this. Now I don't put in my shoulder this. I just right now, I just holding his stomach from the side like this, pushing this thing, this knee down. Now I'm sneaking my shoulder in here. Then the same time I'm putting my arm switching to Kenny's shoulder here. See, it's almost going to the neck side. Now it's pretty simple for me to come a little bit too close and pick up the Kenny side and get choked out. It works with gi a lot more better because you have handle there. I will show you with the gi also this technique. I am going to choke the person. Let's see, I'm coming out of here. So I'm pulling this feet on here, but I don't give my arm, otherwise he can go triangle. Make sure you have knee in here covered, and it cannot come up. So your hands is completely here. So what you do, you just open up his collar to your hands gonna go inside. So here, your thumb going inside, tied it here. Now you're coming out a little piece, then push him here, so you're getting choked out. One hand goes in, and then knees comes up, so you're protecting so you don't get triangle. Open up the collar. Here, then now you put your thumb inside, quickly come up and help this hand to pick his body here. Get choked out. So anytime like this leg, as soon as you see your opponent toe, remember all the time, don't hold in between, you always hold on a toe. You never have to see your opponent toe when you're holding it like this. Okay, so this technique, it goes, you hold in here, okay, make sure your leg, it's like a little tight in it here, and your body is turning this way here, and you're turning this way and coming the same time you key lock to your opponent's feet, and now you don't push down, or you're just going sideways here. Okay, your shoulder goes this way, and same time you pull the leg and pull this arm upper like this, enter. Okay, when you're turning your opponent heel up, the key lock has to be on the back of his heel, and comes and holding your own wrist. So you have to make sure as close as possible here. Don't hold it far away, and then some people are very flexible, then you can lose it. Or some people has a thicker leg or stronger leg, so you have to be for sure close as possible. Okay, so that's the technique works. 1 and 2. You hold this here. As soon as you hold this here, see here, now you just drop in your body quick, and you go tight here, right away here. Now you have the pain already. It's very dangerous. So try not to try harder when you're training with your opponent, with your friend. But in tournament, you don't care. So what you do, one leg comes up and second leg comes up, so you're in his leg is in between your legs. Okay? So when you drop it, your body straight there. Just put a leg going down here. So now he cannot get up because you're totally controlling his legs, is bending it. Now you have the heel here. Okay, a lot of people does like this, the heel. It's okay, you can do that too. I like to do more deeper here because I can put it under here and tight it closes and tight it here, then I can hurt it. But I open my leg straight here till it don't turn, then I pick up my hip up and turn my body. Okay, it's very important. A lot of people do this and the opponent start turning. So do not let your opponent to turn. So you straight your leg, pick up your hip. So now you just push this in and move your body. So now you're not turning, you don't helping him to turn. So what you done actually, you pick up your hip, tight your arm here, and then just pull it up and turn your body. So actually your body turn is making a heel hook, not your hand. Your hand is actually holding him. Okay, so I have to start this way, protect my elbow, protect my neck. You know, some people are doing under here to get away from far away here, then goes to the legs and start playing with the legs and everything. So as long as you see that his heel is shining here, so there's nothing else. All you have to do just pick up one knee and pick up the second knee after you dropping this feet. So actually here, now my knees, one knee down, one knee up. I'm holding with my hands Kenny, I don't let him to move anywhere. So my hands also is holding Kenny's knee. So I'm holding his hip, holding his knee, my leg is up because I'm actually holding his leg over here. So it's like I'm using as a third arm. So my other knee is like for my balancing, it's in the ground right now. Okay, so I pick up, I throw my leg far away, and I pick up my knee in the same time, in the same moment, I dropping myself down here. Okay, now I end up this situation. Now, if I push this leg here, it's great. If I don't, if I just open up my leg a little bit, it's good too. But it both ways okay. The pushing is a little better than under. Now, this is the most important part. Most of you have to learn. Too many people know that the heel hook works like this, but they don't know what is the right way to do it. So make sure you understand. You have deep here and tighten these legs here. So knees are together, straight this open. Now, stand up, put in here. This is not wrong if you feel you can hurt to somebody. I like to do more a little bit deeper, and also I like to put my finger inside here. See my thumb here? So this is a gin label hold and nobody can get away from it. So holding like tight it here. Now, you see my elbow is not far away. If it's far away, I can miss the feet. So my elbow is touching to my body. Boom. Now I pull this into me. Now I put my hip up. So this is now he cannot go anywhere. Now all I have to do, turn my body. He's gone. He will not going to able to turn just because of I'm already controlling 100% here. But we always have a combination. In case your opponent is a little bit flexible what you're expecting, then I use a combination. long as your opponent like to sweep you, what you do, you put the hands on his knee and push it down and one step over. Okay, so now his legs in between my legs, so he cannot sweep anymore. Now his legs still here. What can I do from here? Do I hold and go back again? No, it's not make sense. But now, because of it's already here, so what I do, I just make sure Kenny's not going anywhere close to me. Or if he come and fight me here, then I push him back. So long as I see little space here, so what I do, I quickly put my leg here, okay? And now I can just, after I put the leg here, I can turn here. I can hurt him in this position here. I want a little bit more pain, I go hold and put my elbow here. I can even hurt him before I go what I'm doing. Same position. Now, Kenny wants to do sweep. He's going to the sweep part. Okay, now I have to defend myself. Push Kenny's knee and step over. Now, I'm in a good position. He cannot sweep me. But I still have his heel over here. He's telling me, hurt me. So I have to hurt him. And then, so first of all, I have to see if I have space over here. Okay? If I have a space here, then I do it. If I don't have space, I cannot put my leg just for nothing. Or I don't want to drop my back because I don't have no right balance to do this technique at that moment. Now, Kenny fighting me here. So I push him far away. Just make sure I open little spot here. Okay? Long as I see the spot over here, I move my leg to here. So now, I don't even catch this part. I can just go hurt him here without holding it. But some people are very flexible, you know, sometimes you're not gonna able to hurt them. So I go holding his heel and pushing his feet. So what I do, I just jump up. That's all I do. And he's gonna be crying. My two hands going under his legs. Okay, so I have to pick, if he has a pants, it's a good hold. I can use it as a good hold. You know, I just can pull it up, pull aside, left and right, so I can get away like we showed on number 1, number 2. Remember this movements. Now, there's a time to I can show what can I do after that. So it's like both side here. So now one arm it comes in, it goes inside of other knee, and turn it sideways. He already have a knee sideway or a leg lock. Plus, if I move a little bit side, bring this leg over here, then now I stitch in totally. You already heard him before. This is secondary. So start here. When you push yourself back, so you go in between his leg. So you take a 1 and 2 under his leg actually. So now you can, like I say, you can do a lot of stuff. You can get up, like we show in level 2. You can throw the side. You can do the other side. You can just do anything you want. But just because of this is level 4, I have to show you how to submit. So hands out. So push one leg forward quickly and cross the other one. You don't need to have a pants or anything. This works without it. If pants is a good handle, use it. But whatever you feel comfortable, works for both ways. So now Kenny has a little bit difficult time. I'm not going to, of course, when I'm fighting, I'm not going to stay here and talk about it. I'm going to finish him right away. But as soon as you turn here, he's feeling the pain already. So what I like to do, just move this leg forward here and put it here. See here? Now, if more you get deeper, it's hurting bad. Okay. So Kenny has a very, very bad situation here. This is another way, another side technique, so you can try it. So before I was between his leg, now I'm in a side control. So what can I do from the side control? I like to show in level 1 we're showing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movements. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movements has all his submissions. So it's nice to learn all that parts. Now we go just a little upgrade what you know. So this is the number 1 hold. You remember in the first hold we can put the my hands in my knee and pick his head up. Just squeeze him a little bit here so he cannot breathe comfortably. So holding this arm here so he can run nowhere. But how much time we can hold him like that? We're not going to slip here. So we have to do something. Sometimes he fight for this hand to come out. As long as it comes out hand. So what you do, straight, you pushing down here. Okay? You're pushing down here. Your leg goes on top of it. So now this situation comes up. Now you cannot hurt him yet if your leg it's not under his elbow. So what you do, you push your feet under his elbow. Now what you done, this leg is going down and this knee it comes up. But you have to control his neck at the same time. This is what happened. Okay? So this is going down and this is going up. But if you are too far in doing from here, nothing gonna be happen. So you have to make sure you're controlling your balance and everything is in the right place. So this is pushing the elbow and this is pushing it down. You're controlling his neck here. So that's just one movement. It's a very important movement to it. So one more time. Start from beginning here. Then the hands comes out. You push this hand down. Now you push this, the leg is here. Now you go in under this. Now this feet comes up and this feet goes down here. Boom. So now at the same time I catch his neck so I don't let him go nowhere and do this. Okay. Now second movement. Now I'm moving here and now he's defending me. He's pulling back or sometimes he's bending his arm. Now what can I do? I go a little bit more deeper inside and push this here and goes under my leg and lock it this way, and this is going and locking this way, going under my knee. So now I have a great hold. What I do, I keep this head close to my chest. Now my hip, it comes up and at the same time I pull down. What is hurt? Elbow, shoulder, and sometimes neck. If I really go like this, I can break it all over parts. Okay, you can just go like you're gonna head side, just pull it like this. You can hurt him like this, or you just go in shoulder and elbow if it's good enough for you. Just use the hip. It's hurt. Okay, one more time. So you're holding here, you're pushing it straight. Now, when you're pushing it straight, he's defending, he's resistant. So he comes here, then now he's bending it a little bit. Then now you change your direction to this side. So now you lock it quickly here, then put it on under your knee. Now here, you hold it, his forehead side, not to lower than his ear, upper than his ear, and pull it to you here. This is a very big pain. You got collarbone here, shoulder, elbow. Everything is hurting and breaking if you can continue. But if you don't want to go to the head side, so you just go to the shoulder and elbow, then all you have to do is just pull your hip straight up like this. Then you finish it quickly. Third movement. Now I push this side and he's resistant and bent. Now I push that side, he doesn't want to go, he comes this side. So what I do, I grab my other hand here, I push this elbow here to the head. Now I walk a little bit in, I switch the arms here and put my chin and his elbow and pull it outside here. So this is another way, it's a collarbone. You heard the collarbone over here. Okay? So you imagine, go first, he doesn't go. Second, he doesn't go. Third, you hold this, make sure he doesn't go nowhere until you bring the elbow here and put your chin here and the neck, back of your neck. Then you switch the arm and turn. And here you can also do the wrist lock if you want to. Okay, so one more time. 1, it doesn't go. 2, it doesn't go. Hold his arm, make sure my balance is 100% good. Push his elbow to the head. Put my head on there. Switch the arm and hold it very deep down don't hold like this because he has to. If you hold it down, you can hurt him here. Even here, you can hurt him his wrist, and you can pull him up. His elbow is here, so everything is painful at this position here. Okay, so you learn 1, 2, and 3. How about if I try to hold this and the guys just push this head and walk the other side, and I don't have no hand? It's no problem. So what I do, I push the elbow, I put my head here, I go deep here and squeeze the neck and choke him out that way. What I'd like to do, I like to hold this and walk. More I walk, more I kill him. One more time that part. So I go 1, no good, 2, no good, 3, no good, and he's pulled this hand totally out of his head. So I'm here. Now I quickly put this in here and lock it here and here. I can lock it like this and squeeze it like this, or I can lock it like this, deeper, whatever you feel comfortable to lock. Okay, this is another way you can lock it and squeeze it, long as you're a little stronger. But if you're not physically stronger, I suggest you go deeper, because this way you can squeeze it. Even you're a little bit holding him down, he's perfectly getting choked. So you understand all this part. I do whole ones and faster motion. So 1, leg goes in, leg goes down, hurt in here, that's 1. Then second, it goes down here, going under the leg, back here, and pushing here to the neck and or the hip, the shoulder and elbow. So from here, he comes out, you hold this, you pull up this side, you hold the rest, you can hurt here, or just to hurt forward. Okay, then now I can do is pulling the hand this side, so you lock this up, you close up, and choke him out, and walk. Then you can do it, all this stuff, and all together as a one combination. Where does this come from? Our first controlling, side controlling. So we have another 4 to move. So what is the number 2? Now he's picked me up, he's going to take me, you remember? We stopped the mat, we stopped it with my hand, quick, turn chest to chest to my opponent. Now I got this kind of side control. It's always chest to chest. What can I do from here? A lot of stuff. So we show this, some of them in my last tape. I like to show because this is the level 4. You have to study with this for your belt. So you have to know all this stuff. Push the elbow, going under, hurting the shoulder here. If you have my tapes before this set, you will learn a lot of position from this side, so I don't want to go too many of, because I like to teach you different stuff. So they hurt you here, you see, and if he goes to side, he wants to run like he's going to side, then you can go. Put the hands here, squeeze the head, hurt their bodies on positions like that. Okay, you can do that. You can do hands going between his shoulders, going a key lock. What's the secret here? You pull this back here, almost touching to his hip. Then now you pick this up. He will tap quickly. How about he switch the other side? What's the secret after I key lock? The same thing. I have to pull this back forward and do it from this side. So it's basically it's showing these movements in a very fast way, because I have those techniques in my last set. So I just want you to remember, if you have, if you don't have, I suggest you buy. This is very important techniques, and it's a lot of combination that tape has. This tape is a little different. It's teaching you the belt testing. Okay, also when sometime I have this and the people stretching the arm. So a lot of people say, what can I do when a person is stretching arm? Like, let's see, I'm doing this to Marvin. And the Marvin is open arm. What can I do here? He's too tough. So what I do, I move it forward and pass his head. Now I have here, if I can break his arm, it's easier than I was doing before. If he bent here, then I go move here. And here, I can hurt him this way. So I can switch from different position to another position. So here, I'm here, show you one more time here, doing this here, and then he's stretching. So now I'm not strong enough to do it. So what I do here, I pass to the head, to this side here. Now, he's still bended. Okay, so it's still bended here. So what I can do, just stretching it this way here. So I'm using my shoulder to use his elbow to open up this side. Let's see, I can't do that either. So I turn it here. And then one of the Sensei Jean Labelle technique, you can finish here. Okay, straight, he bend, it's even worse for him. So you can do it, all these movements. I feel good, you know, I don't feel no pain. How about you? So it's another one, it's we can show from this position is, so sometime you want him to go sideways because you want to take armbar, you want to take choke him out. Let's see if he turned to his back, then you can choke him out when we showed just a couple minutes ago. So, and this position or this position here, so you can use it. You just use this. Sometimes this hand is pushing you. Just go and grab at the hands and go under his neck. Then lock at this here. Okay, so you lock, as soon as you lock this here, so now you can walk forward. Walk forward. So what you have to put your knee in the back here. And now you have ready to turn him aside. Let's say you want to take his back. It's very good to go to the pants, take his back and go and do the rest, choking and everything like that. Also, when you have this here, you want to choke him out from here, so you don't tighten it right now until your other hand is going in deep here. Boom. And now you just, this hand is squeezing hell out of him. It's hurting him so badly, you know. So pushing here, see here, very bad. So here, again, you lock this here, this hand goes in, like this, and your knuckles goes to his chain, is a bone over here, and squeezing it harder here. Okay, or same thing, putting your chest, turning aside, holding his leg, other leg, opposite leg, then now quickly turn it here. Then you can continue after this whatever you want to do. We can go a lot of stuff, so this is our second fold, second side control. So after this we turn to the third. So like you learn in level 1, you tight this arm, then now you turn into this position here. This is your third movement. You already learned how to go in level 1. So what can I do from here? What kind of techniques I can do it to my opponent? What usually my opponent does is push my chest to up over here. So this is a good opportunity for me to finish him. So when I'm here, he's pushing me. So I come here with 2 legs holding his neck, so we don't go left or right. So here, this arm here, I'm holding his wrist, and other one goes and keel lock it here. So what I do, I pull him side. So here, then I move this hand to his back. So he has a terrible pain. The pain he has is a shoulder and elbow. So he cannot go, he has to tap, otherwise I break it. Here also, I just pick up his head a little bit from here and turn his chin aside, and I just push the forward. That's a neck lock. Here also, I just pick up his head a little bit from here and turn his chin aside, and I just push the forward. That's a neck lock. This is I learned from Sensei Jean. He does very good. Only the difference, me and Sensei Jean, I don't have no stomach, you know. He does the stomach, he push more harder than me, you know. Marvin is my friend, I cannot push him harder than that, but Sensei Jean don't care about that. You know, he has a big stomach, he push and kill everybody. So this is what happened. It's here, I'm here, goes, my hand goes under his neck, pull forward. First of all, I tight, move the chest side, put the hands in here, and use a forward. It's good. This is a good technique. I love it very much because people scare very bad because the pain goes to the neck. If I pull a little bit more, I break his neck, so people scare the neck locks because it can damage you very badly. Go one more time. Third control. Pick up the head. Pull up quickly. Don't try from here. he will not gonna feel the pain. Make sure twisting the chin side, and you are almost ending to his ear, and you're pushing forward. Okay, you can do that. You can control here to do it, but the important part is here. Then you can hold your two hands with this. There's no problem. He can't go nowhere. It looks like he can run, but he can't. Okay, so that's another way you can do it. Another way I like it, and Sensei Jean like it very much too. So here, pick up the head. Now I turn two hands to the side way here. So that's another way to go the neck lock to your opponent. Okay, here again. Here, now instead of pick up this hand, I pick up the opposite hand. To pick up this hand is pushing here, side. Now I bring this hand too and tight together and squeeze it sideways. You kill him. Now we switch this to number 4. So number 4, from here I'm going to the side way here. You remember this hand? It's pretty good because I can just hold on this and put my leg here and just pull it to me. He's gone. Okay, I can do that from the number 4. Okay, or number 4, I just hold the arm and go here and do this here, and I can do that too with the keel lock. Then he start moving, I can move with him and put my leg here, and I can do it from this position here. Okay, so it's like a start from beginning. It's the perfect ways to here. You move to the number 4 here, like smash his face a little bit with your back. Okay, that's good. And then, you know, sometimes I use my elbow here, like hanging on his chest and hanging on his face and his eyes and nose, or everywhere I can hang in, so I can keep my balance perfectly. So here I can just hold this too close to my chest and put my hands here so you don't go nowhere. Put the legs here and I go to the side. It's a terrible pain now. Or here you can just go and keel lock this here and do this, and the same thing. And here you can just twist this hand both sides. You can do it. This I like this side better. And then I hold the same time here and move it like this. And then I don't want to reach my feet there because it's already too deep, so I can hurt Marvin. So that's going to your number 4 movement. And of course you can do it twisting from there, like I'm here, and then I wanna, and then Marvin is a very tough guy. I can just twist myself here, and here I can hurt him this way, going to the back here. So all kind of stuff I can do it. But to learn as much as I'm telling you now, don't go the forward like you want to learn everything in once. Still have level 5 or level 6 coming. So we'll show a lot of submissions on these places. Okay, the final of this combination is number 5, which is we're going to mouth position here. So here I'm moving to the mouth position. In level 1 or level 2, we explain all the ways how you're going to do this. So I don't want to waste the time and waste your time to explain again how to move to number 5, because you already see those. You are jumping level 4 right now, so you have to know all that parts, and now you have to know what to use in mount position. Okay, this is the mount position. I would like to show you the submission also, so you understand we moved from 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the number move 5 movement, and I have to show the submission. Though of course you understand this is not fully techniques what you can do. Of course you always can upgrade. Then level 5, level 6, we will show more movements. But I want you to learn at least a couple of submissions from this position. So first of all, I like to show you the trick. The trick, I need his arm to up. Of course, if I have a punch in my opponent, so I have to go forward. So this way he don't have no more stomach, so I can punch him as much as I want. Okay, also I like to punch him when I close his eyes, then I can punch him as much as I want. He don't see what's going on. Okay? If I'm grappling only, so I need his arm. So sometimes the people tight this arm very tight, so it's hard to pull it out. So what I do,
I go and choke him out. Just a phony choke, you know. Some people, surprisingly, they tap on when you do this, but usually not too many people do tap from the. So when I start pushing, he start put his arm out of, because he don't want to get choked. So he start pushing me. So as soon as he pushing me here, then what happened here? My armbar is coming, so I can do the armbar. So you push, and then his arm coming, and one arm goes in, two arms in here. I turn quickly to armbar and tight my feet, and I can finish him here. Of course, we all understand this armbar. It's long time everybody does, but I just want you to understand too on this tape, so you can do armbar. I don't go details on this. I just showing you till you see what you can do. Okay? Then you just try to grab and comes to his back over here. Now you have control the shoulder here. Hand goes to holding this leg over here, and the same time your body turns. Okay, here and here. So here, now you end up to great position. Then now you can do all kind of stuff like locks and stuff like that. Okay, explain to you one more time. So I'm coming to grab two hands in one. You pull this side. So now you grab to the back here. Now dropping your body, just keeping his shoulder down. And now your hand goes deep inside, and with your head here. Now you are in this position here. And now you can do leg lock and everything you want after that. This is the person's stomach. Actually, this part is the pain part. This part is a choking part. So a lot of people thinks about the chokes. Everything is happened from the neck, but see, in his stomach here is belly part. If you push it straight and with your elbow, he will gonna feel the choke in just a couple seconds. You give him like a 5 to 10 seconds, he will get choked. If you push it this part, it's a hard part, and he will feel the pain. Okay, so like it's a demonstration. I'm using my elbow, goes to here or goes to here. So like I say, this is the pain part and this is the choke part. At the same time, I use my hand, it goes under his neck. Okay? My body sticks on this side when I start doing it. I start from here and end up there. So this is actually all together, I show you. So one, and put in my elbow there and lock it like this, the strongest way. And now pick up, head up, squeeze that his stomach here. And now you see I changed my position here. Now I pull this up. Now you start tapping because you start feeling the choke. So it's pushing it here, so he feel the pain, so he tap. So let it go after that because it's terrible pain. But if you want to hurt him, you go a little bit forward. Your elbow goes to his chest. So pick up his head. Now he doesn't get choked, he gets pain. Okay, it's very fast. Don't go harder because you can break the bone over here, in between here. So here is a pain, and here it's a choke. So remember, it's two different places doing two different job. So here goes to the choke, but when you hold this here, don't say, oh, it doesn't happen, nothing. Just give him a little time and don't use too much energy. He's gone. See, approximately 5 to 6, sometimes 10 seconds, then your opponent's gone. And then you go forward here, then lock it up here, just push it here. As you push once, he's gone. You fight in here, you holding your opponent's chin. This is one of the favorite techniques, Jin Labelle, holding a chin. And you go here, or you can just go here. Either way you can do it. If you go here, you just keep hitting, turn, and continue to break the neck. Okay, try to see if I can give you more detail. You go to the chin, you hold in his neck. Your head goes inside. So you are head to head, over here. Okay, so in, now this hand here, dropping other side. So you're walking to here, but you don't stay here. So you continue to here and pick the neck up and squeeze him harder. So you got twisting his neck and pick him up is like a very, very strong neck lock. Well, I like to do it. It's a neck lock. Okay, a lot of people, what they does, they hold the neck and hold this in and squeeze harder here to squeeze. Some people has a strong neck. You can, as much as you squeeze, they act like they get hurt, but they don't tap. So actually, what they want your energy out. So after they feel your hand's not pushing enough, then they will stop fighting you because you don't have no more energy. So you have to be very careful not to believe people that they feel like they're showing you like they're hurting. But if you really want to hurt your opponent, so you do the correct way. So how you do it? So you put the hands back of his neck. Now you're using his chin. Okay? So you hold your body up to your collarbone to his chin here. Okay, now you hold it. Now you don't squeeze. What you do, you hold it like this. Now you go forward here. Okay, so what you do, you stretching his neck. So he cannot act, he have to tap. Otherwise you're gonna break it or I don't know what there. But the important part, if you squeeze, you can hurt him, sometimes he can tap. But some people we didn't. So I don't say it's wrong to squeeze it, you can squeeze it. But you're wasting a lot of energy, okay? But if you are dragging to the front, so actually what's happening is he's pushing his chin, and sometimes his neck get longer. So if he's not the Spectre gadget, he's gonna tap. So that's very important. So here and here, you go to the chin and tie it here. All you have to do is just go forward. That's all. See, I'm not actually using the energy. I'm not using nothing like that. So he have to tap. There is no way. I don't see anybody not tapping it. You have side control. You take the uniform out of his body. Up, you go dip in, lock it up from the side. Now, you have a lot of extra pieces here. So you hold the piece, you put inside the chin, turn your body. You catch this here, pull, and push this inside, grab his own uniform. Now, go take the piece, put it under his chin and turn your body. Chokes I have to do, it's actually, I'm going to show you like this, and then I'm going to do in the ground when Kenny's going to be hands and knees. My hand goes in, my thumb going inside his collar. See, my forefinger is outside. I have to go in close to his ear to tie it, and you bring it close to you. Now, if you look at here, when I do this, Kenny's body's turning. So I have to stop this turn. And a lot of different ways I can stop this turn. I can hold Kenny's arm here and push this side and push this side. Then now Kenny get pain and get choked and tap. Or another way, you just go push this collar down and at the same time push here, then you're choking again. At the same time, Kenny feel choked and tap. So this techniques actually will done in the ground when Kenny's in the hands and the knees. Okay, so what I do, I go here, so I control in here. My hand goes in, I grab Kenny's uniform here.
Okay, my next movement, the hand goes in and tight the Kenny's collar close to his ear at that dip. Now, if I pull Kenny's arm straight and I pull this here, it will choke him out. But there's a problem also. If Kenny start thinking about to fight and roll or defense, then I have to do one more things extra. So what I do, so he can do all kind of stuff. So what I do, I switch my leg parts to the front, and then I start move forward. Then I got complete. Because first of all, when I put my heavy chest to Kenny's back, I also sometimes pushing the arm, and it's flat down. Then I start moving, then I get in more deeper and deeper and deeper, and then I can choke. I go in, I grab his uniform, this arm goes in, deep inside, and here. Now, you see my body is hanging on his shoulder. I'm pushing down here, so he can fully down. Now I switch my leg position and move. And now he's gone. If you here, you want to do the armbar, then here, your chest, elbows in your chest here, you can always hurt him here. Very simple. See here, just to hold in his bones over here and then squeeze down. It's very simple. Okay, a lot of people want to do armbar here, and then it can do it. So what he do, you just squeeze it. Make sure your chest is holding his elbow, same time you're pushing down. Here. And also, same time, you can just key lock it and wait a little bit, pushing with your elbow with the both side, okay, until you feel it comfortable. Then you know you can move to the another movement technique. We did the number 3. You already know. So you can start from this side. Also, you don't have to be in a number third side movement. So you can use all these movements. No problem. We already show a couple of the kicks we're doing. We do submission here. Okay, I'm going to try to do 3 times each technique, and this way you can see what's going on. At least you can learn. Then as soon as you know, you're just going and going and going. More techniques as much as we can. Hold the arm and kick it. Then your arm is going here. You grab it and go upper. Okay, you're fighting here. You hold the arm, kick it in, tie it on. Okay, one more time. Fighting, hold on, kick it, arm goes in, key lock, and break it. Okay, another way. The shoulder, hands in holding my neck. What you do, you hold the elbow, put the legs here, and push. Put the next this here. Now you hold it here this way, so he can go nowhere. You don't have to do armbar part. This is already armbar. One more time. He's holding my neck. So what I do, I hold the arm. Before I do, I move my body a little bit, put my leg first, then put my arm. Now I fight into the shoulder. Put the shoulder here, now two knees on top, controlling his head and the shoulder. All I have to do is just move this. That's it. Sometimes I can turn to this way. It's more hurting. If I do twisting this way. So here, one, okay? So one more time. So here he's holding. Fighting, I go a little bit back, put my feet. Now I have this. Now I have to fight when this knee comes in. So I have 2 knees, then I know I have it. Tuck it, hurt this, or just twist it. So you don't have no problem. The next technique, it goes under my arm. Okay, so what I do, I push his neck. Push the neck here, I turn myself and put my knee over here. I have an armbar already here. Just a little twist in my body. Okay, here, I'm fighting here. So what I do, I push his neck, and then I tight this in here. Move my body out. This hand has to be stay on his elbow. So I hold in my arm and squeeze it. That's it. My knee is protecting him not to come forward to me. So what I do, I pushing him here. His arm is getting more straight. Then I can hurt his arm. Okay. So I'm gonna do it just with not showing. Okay. First one, I'm gonna do it, and this 2, 3, and so see what's going on here. Just like a fighting type. And this is a good position. When you're fighting with your opponent at this here, what you do, you pick up the arm from this side here and quickly just getting a little closer to his body. Okay? When he goes a little closer to his body, all you have to do, jump and put the legs on here and cross it, and he got an armbar. So this is what I can demonstrate here. 1 and 2. And here, you go to jump. You got the position here, then you catch and you lock it up, and it's gone. Okay, it's very simple, very fast and simple. Okay, here you fight. 1, 2, stand up, and 3. Now key lock, locks 2 legs and locks the arms and push it.
What we're going over now is what Gokor and I call slap and grab. Sometimes you can't get a person's arm, he'll pull it back, whatever arm it is. So how do you get it? Well, since we have no secrets at highest Dan grappling and judo school, I'm going to show them to you. Okay, I want to grab this man's hand, he pulls it back. Okay, so what I do, I've got it. Okay, now here's what I did slowly. I slap it here and catch it here. I slap it here, catch it here. Slap it here, catch it there. Slap it here, catch it here. Okay? Same thing on the other side. Slap here, catch here. Slap here, catch here. Slap here, catch here. Now let me do it a little bit faster. Okay? Okay? We'll just, you can pick them up if you want and do all sorts of things. That'll feel real good.
Thank you, Sensei.
You okay, Gokor? Yeah, Gokor's okay. Okay, now we did that. Now we can do this. We can do this. Now let's go into something else. If we hit it here and he goes into the stomach, you catch it with your stomach, you got an arm bar. If his arm is here, if you can catch the elbow, I hit it here, catch it here, and I go into a I go into a top wrist lock. What you try to do is when you go into that top wrist lock is go underneath his neck, and whatever you do, don't hit him. I'm sorry. Don't hit him in the nose. Go underneath his neck and down. In other words, I hit him here, slap, grab, underneath his neck, he goes down, and I got him in an arm bar. Okay, stand up.
Hi.
When you do slap and grab, you can do the head, the neck, the waist, the knees, the feet. I'm going to show you how to do it by slapping the head. And you must catch. Your timing has to be good. I slap him here, I catch him here. You see that? Pretty good, huh? Slap him here, catch him there. Okay? Now I know for you people that's a little slow. I'm going to show you how you do it when you do it fast. When I do it fast, I have to slap him a little hard, and then I'm going to catch him here. Okay? Are you ready?
Hi.
I think I missed him. Time out!
Kenny wants to do a sweep. Okay. Okay, every time the Kenny do sweep, you remember in the left level 2, we talk about a little bit how to escape from here. And just coming out this leg. Now, you see, this leg is completely over here. So what I do, I compete holding this leg here, and now I roll in my leg from here. Very be careful you don't hurt your opponent. Rolling this leg over here. Okay, here, and squeeze it. Very, very gentle, because this is very much hurting your opponent, so it can break his knee or his ankle. See if I can give a more detail. So Kenny is going to sweep me. We already talked about this. What you do, defense yourself first. You push this feet down, then step one, step in. Okay, now see the Kenny leg is bending here, and heels here, it's smiling. So it hurt me. So I have to do that. So going in, holding this. Now my leg, it's bending over here. So what I have to do, just pick up my leg, open up, and bring it to in between. Now I can fall back, or I just can turn here. It doesn't matter. I can hurt either way. So if your opponent a little aggressive, then you fall down, hurt him. It's fall down, it's hurting more. So the reason I'm standing up, falling down, I don't want to hurt Kenny. So if your opponent's a little aggressive, then you can fall down and hurt him more. I'm in side control right now on the side of Kenny. Then Kenny put in the legs like this. The most of the time you see a lot of people does this, especially in jiu-jitsu people does this. Just because of the jiu-jitsu tournament, you can pass and go to mount and take a point. And just a lot of people defend in this way, which is perfect. So you here, so you want to pass this leg, so this leg is bothering you. So what you do, you go inside, your hand goes inside, then you hold the toe exactly like I was talking about. So now when you hold the toe, you go the keel lock. Now you drop into straight down, then you turn in here. Okay, now the can end up in his stomach, and I have the terrible hold for him to finish him. Okay, it's very, very easy. See if I can go a little bit more detail on this technique. So, not starting from the way you're gonna fight, but I just go just a little bit, put my body up till you can see a little bit what the detail going on. So the hand goes under his arm, under his legs. Actually, you don't go too far to follow his heel. So here, okay? Then your other opposite hand, you go holding his toe part here. Then this turns and grab the keyhole, the closest possible. Now, with your chest, you push his body here. Now if this, you turn into the head side him like this, and you're taking him with you at the same time here. So he can go nowhere. And now here, my elbow comes up. The hand, my left hand is holding his toe. It's like holding his toe. It's coming down over here. So here, then you can pull up to like twist in this position here. Okay, so this is very important. This movement I like to show you. This is very simple, very, very simple. Okay, what you're doing, you're fighting with your opponent's side. Now your hand goes back of his feet, this part here, and then you drop your body this way. Then you holding it, the key. When you drop it here, you don't stay here. Now you just rolling it to the other side again. Then you finish in here. See if I can go a little bit more detail. Okay, so
you go in a fight side control here. So you keep punching his leg here. So you're doing a little bit quick. So the reason I'm showing you a little slowly I want to make sure you understand what I'm doing. And I will do it quick later on. So here, you hold the leg like a key lock. Now you can hurt him here. If you push him here, he's gonna get hurt. Or you can just put the legs in and kill him here too. But I feel more comfortable when I turn in here to this way and I finish it here. Because the reason here, he's going back to his stomach and he don't have no power to fight me. Only the power he has, he can just pick up the arm and tap. So what I do, I push this knee, I get up my feet and push this leg through here. Okay, now here. Now if I put my elbow to his toe, here I have a heel hook over here. Basically I have a heel hook here. Or I just drive in a car. You know, like you drive in a car, you can drive the feet over here. So no problem. Okay, and also you're hurting his knee over here too. Okay, not only there, you're hurting a two-part, knee and ankle at the same time. Okay, when you move this leg over here and you just here, he's gone totally. Fighting here, he's locking it back here. Okay, what I do, I push and pick up here. So a lot of time you end up here. So what I do, you can either way, you can pull it from here to here, or you can do it a different way, just holding the other arm and bring it here. Whatever you feel comfortable. You can just do whatever way you can just bring on this situation here. So now, if you go forward, you're hurting him. Good. Then now you can go here, the heel hook, you can hurt him. But as soon as you turn this leg here, then he's gone totally. So no arm, nothing. So you can just hurt him as much as you want. This one is leg lock. Start, you know, like sometimes you grab your opponent from here. Sometimes you get up from here. Take a leg lock from this position. So I like to show you this. This one is very good. One of my favorite. Okay, so as long as your opponent here, so you want to take his back to continue. Sometimes it's control that, so everybody know how to control now. So what you do, you put the legs in between his legs. You pick up the front legs up like this. Okay, now you drive this leg from up to here without touching in the floor. Just fooling, passing this leg, and you go into the heel hook. And you sometimes you lock in your opponent there. So 1 and 2, you lock in this leg here. Actually, you pull this here, and you just go to the heel hook. The important part is sometimes your opponent hands and knees, or sometimes he's fall down completely here. So what you do, you pull a little bit up, your leg comes in, you hold on the leg over here. So and just you turn in without touching on his feet. So here. So here, now you lock this leg already with this leg. Now tight this here under, and now the hook. So it's completely, you know, if it's bent, then you grab quickly and you can hurt him badly. Let's see, I'm in deep chest to chest with Kenny, and I just want to pass this leg to go out position. So what I do, I hold the leg and push a little bit in. Now at the time when I push this little bit in, my leg goes on top and lock this here, this position here. So now he can go nowhere. I still keep in here. Now all I have to do is just push in my hip.
Okay.
It's hurting his hip and it's hurting his rib. It's both sides. You can break it as long as you pull. Plus, when you're pulling this fit to you, at the same time you're pushing your hip straight here, it's killing. The fighting, I want to pass here, but the Kenny doesn't let me pass it. So what I do, I hold Kenny's toe, I pull a little bit in, just a little bit open the space so I can walk my feet in there. So 1 and 2. Now, this is not all. Now I have to, my leg goes inside and go in back of my heel, my knee, back of my knee. So now Kenny's absolutely squeezed from any side. And Kenny's hip and his rib, it's hurting so bad right now. Even I'm not doing anything right now. And Kenny is a very, very flexible person. If you feel the pain, then you know what's going on. Now you have to just give him a little bit more. Just pulling this leg and at the same time using your hip. So all together. I like to show you from a little bit leg side, a little bit arm side, a little bit neck side. So I have to mix a lot of things together, so I make sure you understand a little bit what I show you. Okay, this is triangle, like a regular triangle, using with your opponent. Pushing the head, pushing the elbow to the face. You remember we did the things. Now I hold in his arm at the same time. My hand goes to the head, pushing up. So start beginning again. I'm fighting here, I push and switch the arm. And put my body here so he can go back again. So I lock the arm, I head, and lock the arm at the same time. Now, I lock it just for temporarily. So as soon as my leg moves here, I let this go and go back and triangle side. I can choke him out. Not only choke him out, I can break his neck at the same time too. So here, I push and hold. Okay, push elbow, bring my chest a little bit there. We can go nowhere. I just hold it. It's for temporary. Because you remember, I bring this leg so I have to let it go and then go back here. So I just hold, I do this. So this movement here and here. Now I have 2 legs left here. So I push this here. I like to go a little bit my head down here to my leg can go in deep. And I put them back of here. Then I have a triangle badly. Sometimes some people, it's very thick and strong. You're not gonna able to lock your leg. Okay? When you cannot lock your leg, then the combination comes forward. So quickly put the head down here, then you can turn to the side, or you bend, then you can go the side to this combination here. So it happens. You can change all the time your thing, your combinations. So one more time here. 1 and 2 here, 3, 4, 5, and you lock it here. It's gone. A lot of people does this triangle. But I like to do, me and Sensei Gene LaBelle, we do it differently. So now, as soon as he got, I don't think about this arm. I'm thinking about this arm to pull it before he's doing this. So when I have this arm, then he don't have no control this leg. Okay, the good part is I can put my leg here and go to the triangle and finish him. But a lot of time, a lot of people already know what's going on. So what they does, when you got that, they stop, and then your leg is not reaching it there good enough, and then you lose in a position. So what I suggest to do, what's a different way we do it? Not very different, but it's very effective. So we put the legs over here, we hold in our own legs. So as a leg. Now, Kenny wants to stand up, I don't let him until I feel a little bit comfortable to put my other leg in here, then I can finish in my submission. But if before my hand, if I put the leg between this time, he can break it easy. But now I can wait because I have my hand as working the leg.
So when I see the comfortable time, then I put my leg and finish the Kenny. Okay, so that's what makes more stronger and a little bit different what other people does. Another triangle I like to show you. The opponent is here, so you have to go to take his back. Before you take his back, you lock this arm over here, and he can go nowhere. Okay, and your knee have to go in between here. So what you done, you put it here first, then second you lock the arm. Now hold the feet and arm together here. You drop it down, you now go in here. It is a triangle. Plus you can do arm bar, plus you can do the turn and choke him out from anywhere you want. I will give you more detail on this. Okay, you fight in here, you go in, this leg is going inside his neck, between his shoulder and neck. Other leg is passing his arm, so he don't have nowhere to go. He's locked up. So hold on this arm and hold on his feet or the pants. Just drop it yourself a little bit further. Okay, so if you are here now, okay, here. So he don't have nowhere to go, actually. So what you do, this arm here, you can do arm bar if you want, here, or you can just arm bar here. Actually, this technique is good for choke. You pull this here, pull it here, choke him like a triangle. Okay? Sometime when you hear, sometimes the person, if escape from here and push it out of here. So if it's head up, what you can do, just kick the head going in. Then you can leg lock that position here. So longest he's you here, he's out, then you go in this way and turn it this way. Okay, actually what I do a little slowly, so you can see it, and put it here. Very, very bad. Okay, this is the position we're fighting. Ken is in between my leg. And a lot of time when we're fighting, Kenny moves my leg to here to pass my feet and go in my side control. So it's a beautiful time to use your flexibility. So here, slow motion, he goes out. What you do, you get out, put your arm without touching this leg in the floor, come back in the same position. So you don't have to worry actually he's going to do that to get your side control. So fighting with Kenny, we are here. Kenny's hands already here. He's moving my leg to throw the other side to take it my control. Usually before techniques you see we stop here, do different things, but this is a little bit different. So instead of stopping his body, we just continue wherever my leg goes. Here. Put the arms, never touch these feet in the ground. Go here and grab him back again, then continue. Okay, this calls, it's Ippon Seonagi. So it's like you fighting with your opponent, like you do in judo tournaments, you do in sambo tournaments, you do in jiu-jitsu tournaments. You can use all these techniques, and also you can use a no-holds bar if you can just grab it and go just basically in. So you can just mix it up. All these techniques. It's not like it's really judo techniques. It's completely, you can use any different tournaments. Okay, the main things here, you don't hold over here. A lot of people hold from here. They pick it up like this to go this technique, and it's not correct. You have to go deeper, close to the shoulder, and grab with your thumb here and twist it like this. Here. So now you making it tight in this part because you can control this arm. Now you pull this hand up. Same time your leg is coming here, and you pulling him to shoulder here. So you move here, 1, 2, 1, like this.
Okay, you do like drills, like to training here. 1 and 2, which is we call ochikomi. Now, your leg goes in, your shoulder comes to the shoulder. Now this arm, it's very important to you tight in. Don't put in your shoulder because it can choke you out here. Okay? So you have to put your elbow in dip and tight it. This is your second move. So don't go too much close to him because you're gonna pull him. So you have to pull him to you, to shoulder. Your second move, tight the arm over here. So your third move is your hip. Let's see, we already come in this situation here. Now, your hip is moving, not standing like this. You have to be bending down, you're bending the knee down here. Up your hip have to come close to almost his knee. Over here. Now, your face, it turns opposite totally that side. So if I do it from here, you can see it. I'm done already second movement. I go my third. I turn my head and pick him up here. Then now I follow my head to here. A little faster. Then you can just completely see all the movement. So 1, 2, 3, and after that 4, and don't let it go. Keep this arm because you're gonna do arm bar or other things in the future. So go with it. Okay, this technique it calls ogoshi. So it's like holding the back, using your hip. Ogoshi technique, same thing. Like we talk about the controlling in the hand, so I don't want to go detail on this. We already talk about it. Now, instead of going my arm here or going to the collar, goes under his shoulder, and we grab the back here. So you completely will grab the back here. Now, in my way, I like to do, I pick my elbow up. So this way, I pick his body up with my shoulder. So now he has a little bit hard time for putting his hand down because he's out of balance. So it's good to you can control your opponent this. All you have to do, you remember the first one we did, Ippon Seonagi. So same thing, you put in the leg in, not too much, you pull in him to you, here. Then now your hip going in, down, and then you turn your head, pick him up here, and you throw him in the ground and keep him his hand over here. When the hand comes up, like I show here, you just go here. Then you can just go hip in, dip, then you grab the other leg and go in the front. Also, that's a little danger. I don't want to do to Kenny. I just want to go this one in the hand. It's a little bit safer. So here, I'm going in deeper till I can grab this arm and go there. Okay? So here, I go in and I go roll straight. But if you're not very advanced, I don't recommend to try this. Here, 1, 2, and very, very difficult. You okay, Kenny?
Hi, Sensei.
sometimes you fighting with the big guy, and the big guys are very strong and has a lot more power to push you or get away from the positions. You can be faster, but sometimes the person is stronger. Sometimes things happen very faster, so you cannot handle, so you have to know how to control things. So this is a very good technique I like to show you, and with the Joe, and this way I can, you can feel more difference, like my size and Joe's size, than what you can do. Okay, a lot of time when I'm holding Joe's like mount position, and most of the big guys, they're pushing up like this, and because they have a lot of power, they can push it. So we learn the techniques, like we can put the two hands together here and do the armbar. But what I like to do is a little different, a little different like everybody else doing. So you can put two hands together like this. But now you can bring the shoulder, your knees on close to Joe's shoulder, and this one just tight to Joe's under the shoulder, like his bicep or something like this part. Okay, now you don't let this arm go. Okay, as soon as you catch this arm, you drop your body, you grab the Joe leg here, and then you can just control together here. Now what happened is, now Joe has not comfortable position, because if he thinking about if he do any other small mistake, I will get the arm, because the arm is already open. All I have to do, I just move my hip a little outside and put my legs on top of his head and let her go the leg, then I have an armbar position here. So it's very simple to do it. If you train it, and you can find out, it's very easy to do it. It's not difficult. I have in the mount position, and Joe has very strong arms and pushing me up. So, if I stay here a little bit, I can do the armbar. But not too many people knows they're waiting till you do armbar, that they can skip right away from it. So what you do, you trick your opponent. So you still go here. You just go your body forward. One knee goes to almost close to the shoulder, because this is, I'm locking this shoulder. Here he can go nowhere. Another leg, it's coming to locking his body. So actually with my legs, I'm holding his body, so he cannot go left or right side. Now, I don't let this hand go. This is the key. If I let this hand go, then I'm losing my technique. So I have to do very fast. And I hold this hands with my left arm. Well, first of all together, and then I leave my left arm there. Now I drop in my body quickly, goes to under Joe, under his knee. So holding this leg and controlling. If Joe wants to get up, like he's getting up, you bring this knee here, then he will not gonna able, because he don't have no leg to get up. So that's what I'm talking about. Then you can just move your hip a little bit outside and bring this feet to here, then you can go straight down to armbar. So it's pretty good technique for small guy. You fighting with the big guys, they can use these techniques, and it doesn't matter if it's a big, small guy, just the reason I'm telling you this, because sometimes you end up with the big guys, this is works on, but you can use on your size or smaller than you do too. So it's universal. Fighting with my opponent here. Now his hand, it goes under my leg. You remember in level 1 or level 2, we show a couple things to our defense. I just remind you, my hand goes under his shoulder and hold it. Now he don't have no power to take me there. So anytime he take me there, he take his shoulder at the same time. So I'm completely safe. If you go other leg, then I go this one also here. So now I'm completely safe. I like to show what you can do now. So now he goes inside the leg, then I stop him here. And now I push in the shoulder here, I put in my knees here, then now I'm turning his hand to a short arm scissor, then I'm locking these legs together here. So I'm fighting here, he's going under, my hand goes under here, okay? So now he cannot take my leg this side. So I push put my shoulder here, my knees here, and to his chest. Now, I just dropping a little bit this down and hitting his elbow. So as soon as I hit his elbow, it comes here, and I lock it. Then I lock it, I hold it together, and squeeze it. One more time, he's going under. I'm going inside, pushing ahead. My leg goes in and kicking, pushing his elbow here. Then I'm coming to tighter here. Then I'm doing very, very tight armbar over here. Another one is I'm holding an arm and I'm holding his chest not to come close to me. So when he comes close to me, I push him. Now my body moves out. Now my leg over here, it's my leg. It's over here. It turns out and goes up to here. Now I don't let him. This part comes up. Now I stretch my leg. He's already breaking his arm. It's a bad arm bar over here. So I'm fighting with Manuel. I hold in arm. He wants to throw my leg there. I hold it here. Now I hold his shoulder so I can take a little distance to put this leg to here. Now, same time I'm holding here and stretching my leg. Just stretching your leg here, and he has a bad situation. Here, I'm holding arm, he's going under. I'm holding at this arm, holding it, pushing his shoulder a little bit, going my back, putting my legs on his stomach. Okay, make sure I'm holding his shoulder here to then open up this. So what happened here, my leg in his elbow and my hand is in his wrist. So when I'm holding this part goes this way, this part goes that way. My knee part, which is in his stomach, is push his elbow inside, so he has automatically armbar from this position. So this one, we fight here, we hold the arm over here, and quickly we kick elbow in his head. Then pull this up, sit in the front, and now we have an armbar here. And not only armbar, if we twist the arm, we're gonna give him a little bit more pain on the twisting. And also we have an elbow here to finish him. We go upper here, we have a shoulder to finish him, and we can go in here just a little bit painful things you can do it over here. And also you can go the wrist. Also, if you're really controlling his elbow, then you can finish him in the wrist. Okay, you're fighting your opponent, you go arm and quickly turn to the head, pull, going down. Now you can hurt him here, and you can just turn him. You can go to wrist lock and anything, or if he bent like this, you don't have nothing, you just put your elbow here and push and hurt him here. So it will tap out. So a lot of time you see when you fight your opponent, then your opponent goes to the leg inside, and then when you stand up here, what he does, he just turn. We're gonna talk about this a little later. I will explain in more detail on this particular technique. But now I show you what you can do. So when he's here, he can take you down and do the heel hook to you. So before he does this, so you have to escape, and plus not only escape, you can put him in a submission also. It's very basic. What you're gonna do before this is turning, he's fighting, you push this leg down under your leg. Here. Now you see his leg, it's over here. You can see his leg is on there. So all you have to do, just step one leg forward and sit down. He's gone. That's all you're gonna do. So long as you go forward 1 and 2, he's gone. So very basically start here. So like sometimes you get up there, then the guy go here and there. Now it will go to the heel hook to you. So the heel hook, just go in here, and he's here. You're gonna feel a little bit pain in your leg too, you know, because the guy is holding it tight to you. So instead of tapping it, you make him tap, but a little bit feeling pain in yourself. It's not a big deal. So just go with it, okay? I like to explain a little bit more detail. Then I'm gonna go down and show the technique what Manuel does. And then I teach you a couple of tricks, and they're very important tricks. So you're fighting with your opponent. A lot of time, your opponent leg goes inside. So that's what we're gonna talk about right now. So, and then the opponent wants to get up to pass, but his leg is here. Then what happens, he kicks, and now, you see I'm almost falling down, because if I fall down, then I'm gone, because he's gonna catch my heel and finish me. Okay, so before I go down, I can hold this leg and put it under, and I go just forward here. You see, he's feeling a very, very big pain. So that's what exactly I want. So he feel the pain, and I win the match. The next movement I like to show it's basically like you're doing a heel hook with your doing a key lock, and then this is you going to the knee. You're doing a knee. One knee is pushing through his knee down, so you have another knee here is waiting for you. So like we already talked about this on lower levels, so you understand a little bit what we're talking about right now. But to make sure your opponent to finish him, we talk about here, you're pushing a knee to your down here, you just pick up under here, then you can just go here to do the like a straight leg, bending leg lock over here. But now you just stand up here, and it's more easier to go to stand up. Then you turn in at the one side, then you come in and very easily to the next movement I like to show it's basically like you're doing a heel hook with your doing a key lock, and then this is you going to the knee. You're doing a knee. One knee is pushing through his knee down, so you have another knee here is waiting for you. So like we already talked about this on lower levels, so you understand a little bit what we're talking about right now. But to make sure your opponent to finish him, we talk about here, you're pushing a knee to your down here, you just pick up under here, then you can just go here to do the like a straight leg, bending leg lock over here. But now you just stand up here, and it's more easier to go to stand up. Then you turn in at the one side, then you come in and very easily to the straight leg lock with bending. I don't know really what to call these things. So what you're doing actually here, you're pushing the knee here. Okay, you pull this knee here, you hold this here. So now you don't do anything here, just holding it, stand up, pull it. Now you can hurt it here too, without, it's like a heel hook, without any problem. In case you escape, then you can go straight back. Some people do, like Jean LaBelle does this, with two hands also, which is correctly okay. But this is a fight, also the different ways to do it. So 1 and 2, you pull. Okay, when you pull this, you have to make sure you're going under. You're grabbing, because when you do this, you're going to turn him. So you get up because you don't have to work in a small distance. You need a big distance to work in here. So because you're holding it, he cannot come this side because you have a heel hook. It's like a heel hook, but you don't have a proper way. That's why if he come this side, then he's going to hurt his leg. So he's going to go that side, so you continue going. Now you have a heel hook here. Another technique, it goes inside my leg. A lot of time you get up, the people control you here, 1 and 2. Okay, what I do, I go to like a short arm scissor, we do leg scissor. So my hand goes under and catch here, I go down here, I push his elbow as much as possible, then I drip this down here. Then now I have a bad leg lock. So I'm fighting my opponent. His leg is in here. So I get up, he's still doing it. It's very dangerous for me. You remember, if I go here, he can go to the leg lock here. and the other million other things he can do it. So before I get that situation, the legs is high, so my hand goes under his knee, it goes to my feet over here. Okay, now you can just go straight down, but sometime when you go straight down, because you don't have another hand to control this leg, so he will be able to stand up. So you don't have that problem. So this leg, as soon as you hold this hand, this leg pushing his shoulders straight, putting his body straight, like here. Now he cannot stand up because I push it. He don't have no more chance to stand up. So now I have here. I can still hurt him here, but if I want to hurt him good, then I have this leg here. Just I turn it and I sit it here. I don't do nothing. I just go back my butt and that's it. It's gone. Just a couple minutes ago we're talking about when he's fighting and he stand up. If it's a stand-up fighter, you got the legs inside, one knee's in his side. So he comes close, then you can kick to the knee. You kick the knee and you turn it side. Now I get locked up. If he's still in not bending, then I can go to knee bar. If he bend it, then I can go to heel hook. Okay. So this is very important to you understand. We show these techniques. The reason I'm going again, because I have to continue what I did. These tapes are level 6. They have to really teach you everything that's really happening right now. Then you can do it combinations, what you know before. The combination is here. I end up here. I'm trying to do heel hook, but it doesn't work for me. I see too many people, they don't know what to do this kind of stuff on a tournament. But I don't want you to do that. I want to buy this tape and learn from it. So you put it on here. See it? Now, very, very easy. You don't have to put it under your shoulder. Just put here, the hand goes to the heel, and this hand goes on top of it. Now you have a heel hook. Okay, so here, instead of doing all kind of crazy stuff, put this, hold this, and finish it. Okay, so it's a very, very simple catch. As you remember, in level 1, level 2, we talk about to control with your legs on the hip. He stand up here. You can do a lot of techniques from here. When you drop it, your leg inside, then he comes a little bit forward, his knee, your knee is a little bit past his knee. Then what you do, you push here, and you turn this here. Okay, now we end up this position. I can do it knee bar. If it's bent, I can do the heel hook. But now I don't have either of them. Okay, so now I do this here, straight, holding his heel and key lock my own arm. Now this elbow goes up and this hand goes down. I just do it together. Boom. It's finished. See, 1 and 2, to all together. Boom. You already learned how to escape from the straight leg lock. So we don't going to talk about it. Just for your memory, you just sit here and come out and kick the opponent's hand. Okay, so so far do you know that? We don't want to go longer than that, just for your memory, because what we're doing right now, we continue what we teach you before. So now he's getting a straight leg lock. Now, let's see he's tightening it good, so I cannot get away from this position. So now I'm stuck somewhere. So I have to do something. So what I can do, first of all, I put my body a little bit back and straighten my leg, just I can survive it just to maybe 20 to 30 seconds. that's good enough for me if I can survive a little bit. Okay, after that, what I can do, see, you can see this leg is clearly, what I do, I pull this leg a little bit in, put my elbow in there. I hold the toe, I hold the heel, and pull this up to his toe, comes up. I can see a little bit in toe. Now, this leg is going deep here, and this hand, both hands are pulling back with me here. And that's faster I can finish the opponent. Okay, 1 and 2, and very fast to finish. Now, we're fighting, and Manuel got the straight leg lock. I'm trying to get it, I can't. Now, I need a couple seconds to think about it, but I don't have too much time. So quickly, I go back here and hold the heel, kick this elbow and this up, and I go in. Boom, and a little bit lowered my body here so I can feel, he can feel the pain on this. Manuel is catching me a straight leg lock. Now, I cannot do nothing on this situation. Okay, let's see, he already know how to escape. Don't let me escape. And then now I'm coming here, he knows, and he's giving dip in. So I'm kind of a little bit stuck on this situation. So what I have to do, what I can see in his body, this is the free things I see it. Okay? So what I do, I pull this here as much as possible. I have to turn my body in and put my leg here. Now, still my hand goes to his heel and do the same thing in this situation. So longest I can have that, and I can have another one, so that I'm switching quickly to my third combination. So to finish him this way here. So one more time, I just want to watch it carefully here. So I'm trying to get away, they don't let me. Now, I know the second combination. I turn here to trying to get this, and mom will go deeper. Somehow I can, but I don't have too much time. So I have to finish him. So I go back my body quickly. I pick up this leg, and don't do it from here because your leg is not going to reach. Pull, and your body turn in, dip in, till you can put the leg inside. So put the leg inside. Now you have the heel here. Then two hands and push the leg forward, and you pull like you're doing the same thing there. It's like a heel hook, but you're doing it from a little bit different positions. So here, like you hear, a lot of people just thinking about this part to pass by. Here, you push this here and catch this here. You see he's automatically locking his legs, and he gives his back to you. But here, not finished. The hand goes in here, okay, here, and quickly you go here. You finish him, and here is a leg lock. You're fighting with your opponent, so now use the action time, you here. Now you're here, you can push this a little bit, and switch the arms, and kick the leg, and put the toe, and go in, and lie down here, and finish him. Here, I want to pass this leg, I can't. So I come here, just a little control position, push this leg a little bit, switch the arm, pull this in, lock, and go. The one we did just in level 5, when we switching from here, we were holding the toe and turning to the leg lock. If I just want to mention, you can go and use it here, from here, or you can go under the knee. Usually the under the knee is hurting more worse. Okay, but this is more guarantee. This is more worse. So if you're good under the knee, then you're perfectly okay. If most of you don't see level 5, it's just going to go 1. Okay? Just holding a toe, you go in, turn in here, then you have this catch. If your leg is under, then you bring the leg with you here, then you end up over here. Boom. Okay, this technique, it's start from the mouth position. And like I say just a couple of minutes ago, Joe can pull me. But sometimes the opponents are not really feel like to pull the opponent because they know I can do armbar, or they pull quickly and just try to get away or hide it quickly after that. So what I like to do when they halfway like this and move to my chest to on back of his shoulder, back of his elbow here, and I keep it there. I turn my body like, you remember, I turn because I went to the leg lock, the leg control. So here, now my arm going under his neck and catching his own arm here. Now I can go still do it like the same thing what I showed it before, but now I want to take Joe back. I want to choke him out. So there is a couple different way I can choke him out. My hand go inside here, then I have a cross choke here. I can choke him out here. Okay, so you see my hand here. Or another way, I just drive the jaw to take his back here, and then I can choke him out there after I take his back. We already talked about that. So it's basically push, move, side, use the elbow till you don't come back. See, a lot of people push, but they don't use no elbow and no chest, and then when they go, the opponent come back again. So once you push, quickly tight his elbow till you don't come back on this side. So when you do that, just take a little space here, then you go and catch his arm. So this way you have a perfectly catch, and then you, like I said before this, you can go and choke him out. You go ahead, your knuckles can go inside and hurt right away. If not, then you can just drive it, and it's possible you can take his back. If you want to punch, you can punch here. It's very good place. He won't do nothing as long as he turns and he locked up his arm. He locked up this arm, and your punch is gonna work perfectly. Going to choke your opponent here. What he does, he most of them they move this side, so you cannot really control your opponent. So what I like to do, I like to put my hand here, over here, when I'm going to choke, so he cannot move this head anymore anywhere. So all he can come on this side. So my hand is here, and I go and I don't move the hand until I get deep here. Then I hold and I go choke him out. Okay, it's a very good trick to use it. You just hold in here, hands over here, and you knock him out. You see, like you punch him here, he open up. When you punch in here, his pain goes up. Okay, 1, 2, and in, and choke him out. It's very simple, very basic. My opponent give his back to me. I have to go to neck lock. A lot of people scared of neck lock very much. Sometimes even they feel the little pain, they tap quickly because they're smart. Because it's very dangerous. If you're training with your student, your friend, your opponent, whatever, just try not to get too hard, tight. So because of it's very dangerous. So what you do, you fight your opponent here. Now you push the chin to straight there and holding his shoulder here. Okay? So, and then after you hold the shoulder, so now you have enough balance to still continue. After that, you just turn your body here and hold it 2 hands and come into here and squeeze it. Now, the best way to work, if you are too close, it's not that good. If you are a little bit far and you're using your shoulder pushing his head and this hand is pushing his chin to the side, now you're hanging on this position here. So 1 and 2. See? He feels very much pain. So here and here. See? Make sure you see Marvel is turning his chin front. So I kick hand this and holding his shoulder over here. So now I'm coming, my leg is coming tight because it has to be chest close to him so I can turn him. My hands hold it together. Pull quickly and turn this way here. Okay? When you turn this way here, so now you end up here, then now you can just
use this hands here and push the head forward. He's gone.
This situation, a lot of people do use a neck lock. So they catch your neck, like here, and they're trying to hurt the opponent from here, and they're locking the legs together, and they don't have another arm. They wishing, oh, I wish I have this arm inside there, that I have a two-hand, so I can finish him. But the fighter is not stupid, you know, he's not going to let you really go and catch a two-arm, at least if you don't start from stand-up. So you have one arm, and this arm is not there. There's no way you can put this arm in there. So what you do, you have the neck, one arm is not enough to hurt him. Push this elbow a little bit here, go in the side way here, little side. Now you put in the knees inside. See, my knees is here. So now, after I put my knee in here, I don't let this hand go anywhere. I catch the neck, I catch his elbow. Now what I have to do, all I have to do, just turn my body straight. It's gone. It's not choke, it's a neck lock. I got my opponent neck over here. Now, I'm going down. I wish in my hand it was inside. I have two hands so I can choke him out. But it's not there. So I have to finish him somehow. Pushing this elbow, pushing as much as possible, moving your body a little bit back so you can put your knee inside. As you see, my knee in the front and my feet in there, it's controlling him for both ways. So this way, this knee and that feet, don't let him to escape on the side control. Same time I'm holding his arm so he don't take no power from ground. So I keep him up so he cannot hang nowhere. All I have to do now, just stretch my body here and he's gonna bad neck lock.
For more information about Gokor, to book him for a seminar, please call the Highest Dawn Academy at 323-660-5202 or visit us at 5123 Sunset Boulevard, Suite 214, Los Angeles, California, 90027. If you are interested in any of his other videotapes, books, or merchandise, you may order from his website at www.gokor.com.